Listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve.
My name's Arnez.
Now, I will say I wasn't planning on doing another one of these because until the movie comes out, was certain that we haven't seen enough of anything in the other trailers to really merit us talking about it in any capacity in another video. At least until the movie comes out, I thought we'd be done. But with Shazam releasing, there was 5 minutes of video in the beginning of the trailer, so you got a super extended trailer if you went and saw it there, or of course it's already online. So you can guess how we watched it.
It's been taken down pretty fast, so kind of trying to hunt it down.
Yeah, but alright, so we're going to talk about it. The two things that we've seen in previous trailers that we'll bring up here real quick is the Godzilla using his illuminating spines for an intimidation factor. Like it's kind of like a
Display of power.
Yeah, and that's cool. I like the idea. Now, this is the part where, like, I've had people, like, talk to me about, like, I hope in the movie that they explain why Godzilla's dorsal spines are bigger. Or, like, why it's slightly different and blah, 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 blah design. That stuff doesn't bother me, period. If anything, him having a different design in this movie, I feel like is a better homage to the original Godzilla movies.
Yeah, I was about to say, they're staying true to the Godzilla.
Because almost in every single Godzilla movie, there's always something different about them from movie to movie, even in the films that are like direct continuations. Like, for instance, 1985 and Godzilla vs. Biollante, or Return of Godzilla.
91 and 92.
Yeah, look different. 93, 94, still looks slightly different. The only two that really like is like 2000 and Megaguirus, but that's not even technically a sequel.
Yeah,
but they look the same. So that's pretty much about it. So I don't mind that the design's different. Anything, I actually prefer it because I think the design for this one actually looks better. But that was the big one for that one. The other trailer that dropped where they talk about that there's 17 kaijus that they currently know about. So you gotta figure, like, you got what? Ghidorah, Mothra, Rodan, Godzilla, Kong, Muto, Skullcrawler. And then some of the other ones on the island. So we'll say there's probably like 10-ish kaijus that we've already kind of seen in the films. So what are the other ones? So we got 7 other ones.
Gabra.
Plus we got like the
Abra. Condor.
The one might be.
That's like.
Can we really have the Condor if we have Rodan?
That's like the 3 best monsters right there, right off the beginning.
Forgot about the octopus from King Kong vs. Godzilla.
Because you have one that attacks imagination, one that attacks you in the water, and the other one that attacks you in the air. We got 3 basics covered. We need a good one on land now. God, what other monsters were super?
Hedorah?
Yeah, Hedorah. There we go.
So Hedorah will have this, and he's pollution. So you got your environment and the ground.
Yeah. Look at that. Bam. That's 4 good monsters right there.
Now, are we going to see these monsters in the movie? That's up for debate. It'd be kind of cool. Like, I just want to see a bunch of different monster designs in this. Would be kind of neat. Because I want, like, the next one, like King Kong vs. Godzilla, to almost be like Destroy All Monsters. With Godzilla and King Kong.
You know what would be the greatest?
Or even maybe we just get a Destroy All Monsters?
Can we just get, like, Condor for, like, 30 seconds and he just, like, flies out and,
just a big bird.
And the Rodan is just like that snack pack.
Oh, that poor pilot. But this is kind of cool too, because maybe we'll get like a more original monster movies to come out of the Legendary Universe. Because especially when they lose the rights to the Godzilla, they can still kind of maybe keep it going with other monsters.
Yeah, because as bad as this sounds, I would watch a movie just about Jaguar fighting other monsters.
Right?
I'll be okay with that.
Well, hey, that's essentially Gypsy Danger, though, isn't it? We have to start Gypsy.
Hey, Godzilla is dead right now. We need to make another monster that will defend us from these other monsters.
Here comes giant humanoid robot. Can we just get Ultraman? Can Ultraman be in this universe? Yeah! Great. Alright, so getting into the official trailer, if you guys haven't seen it, the majority of it takes place during, I think it's at the Arctic?
Awakening of Hairless King
Ghidorah.
Oh yeah. Sorry, Shepard. Ghidorah.
Yeah, we gotta keep Shepard in mind. So King Ghidorah gets released out of the ice. If you guys haven't seen it, I don't know why you're watching this video, but spoilers.
For love of God.
The one chick is a bad person. It's a kind of official.
But it's not a bad, but she tells everyone to run before she pulls the button.
Yeah, she's not. She's doing this for the betterment of mankind.
She's like, run! Click.
I said run! I didn't say I had to give you time to do it. Just had to say that it was going to happen.
I
So,
hate that chick.
explosions. People are running. She touches these 3 lines, which I was assuming is like a signal call, maybe like a mating call, something like that, for King Ghidorah to come up, to rise. So I wonder if she actually has control of it.
I don't think so.
But that would like kind of make you feel like it does, though, right? Because she like inputs the stuff. Here he is.
But then if that's the concept, then she would be the alien. So she would be somebody out of
Yeah, it
this
looks
universe.
sort of like she's using Ghidorah for a purpose.
Yeah, like the aliens did in the movie. So that means that they would have to introduce aliens. And
Well, she
crap.
doesn't need to be an alien. It's just maybe she has like a certain philosophy and she
does.
needs the giant monster to do the philosophy.
She has to be an alien.
But we haven't seen aliens in this universe yet.
Exactly why I don't want her to control him.
But you can control the monster without aliens. It's fine.
No, you can't.
Fine.
It's like having peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with just peanut butter, no jelly.
I'm okay with that.
You're disgusting.
I like people.
Why don't you cut up some bananas and put it on there?
Got a problem? Can we deep fry it too?
No, you're just fat.
Oh,
Anyways,
I know.
back to trailer.
But anyways, people are running. Ghidorah's messing things up. And then, of course, out of the water, we get the blips of something else showing up. And, of course, it's Godzilla. They have their standoff. And then it's mostly just random trailer fare of the monsters doing their thingies. Most noteworthy things is, like, Rodan, like, tackling Mothra. King Ghidorah doing some Matrix moves to dodge Godzilla's atomic breath. And it does its own lightning attack, which looks like a beam that forks into the lightning.
It's not a lightning attack like the original. That is just straight up beam.
And then Godzilla smacking into some buildings. And then finally you get to see the burning / overcharged Godzilla, whatever we're going to call it.
He looks like Rodan pooped on him and is just kind of stuck to him, and that's what he's doing.
Maybe if Rodan maybe it's like Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, the Heisei one, where like Rodan dies and gives him his powers. And then we get Molten Godzilla.
At this point in time, it just
becomes a Power Ranger movie.
It doesn't matter. I just want to go see a movie.
I'm gonna go see Hellboy. It comes out next week.
Maybe Godzilla ate Hellboy and he gained powers.
Maybe. But some of the stuff we could talk about for this is, so far, like Ghidorah's design, I'm enjoying it, but I wish it wasn't quite so dragon-like. Now looking at this more,
I'm not.
like it looks like 3-headed Smog, and it's like, especially for the trailer, it's still like, it looks a lot like a 3-headed Smog.
I don't like this design at all. It reminds me of Smog.
Like I'm still fine with it. Like overall, for like Ghidorah itself, I think it's still a fine looking design. I almost wish though if they would have kept the dragon, if it would have had the hair on the sides like the Showa, that would have been kind of neat. I think people probably would have been more turned. Then that would have looked like old fashioned Smog though. So I guess I can't win either way.
I'm pissed off. For one, it's a hairless King Ghidorah. Come on, man. Oh, excuse me, King Ghidorah. It's hairless. I want hair on my damn King Ghidorah. Come on.
And then like I want to bash on the roar, but then again, its original roar wasn't really like intimidating, if you will. Like it was just like just like chirping essentially. So
Yeah.
like this Ghidorah not sort of like conveying the same kind of not noises but delivery.
I'm okay with them changing the roar because, like you said, it was just like somebody was shooting birds with a BB gun in the background. That's what that sounded like.
Right.
So, like, this one actually sounded more of like monster. I'm okay with it. I just don't like that they.
It sounded kind of Muto-y though, right?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Well, maybe there's relations in there that we don't know. Maybe they'll explain in the movie.
Maybe.
Maybe Godzilla made it with Mudo and King Ghidorah came out.
So Godzilla, Mudo, Bound Chicka Bound Wow makes three-headed dragon.
Anything's possible these days.
Sure.
It would be amazing.
I also like that Godzilla just shows up out of the blue. But
Get
then
it
again, we
out of the
kind of
blue.
know he just like, as per 2014, he kind of just hunts monsters down. For reasons like he was paying attention to the Mudos doing their mating call, and he's like, I gotta stop that.
Or maybe he was trying to get some of that. See?
Trying to get in the way, and then she said no, and he just couldn't take it. Couldn't take the rejection. So off with her head.
Does he look like a guy that can take no for an answer? He forced open her mouth.
And in the one trailer, it looks like he's going to do the same to Ghidorah. He's just like, yeah.
Exactly.
Throwing that.
King Ghidorah was like, Dad? He's like, oh, hell no, I ain't paying no child support.
Get out of here. You and your mom of no name. But a lot of that was just more like extended shots of like kind of what we've already seen already, though.
Yeah.
Like you got the great shot of Ghidorah like doing its like intimidation display with its wings
like
out.
3 times bigger than Godzilla.
Yeah, well, it's like, is it really that much bigger though? Like, it's the wingspan makes it huge, and then it's like taller because of the neck. But like, does he weigh more though?
I don't think so.
Godzilla's a hefty boy.
He might maybe a little bit more than him, but that's it.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what we got. We got Ghidorah seems very maneuverable because it does dodge Godzilla's blast, or maybe just Godzilla's really bad at aiming. But I like how he has to build up charge, and then the 3 has to just like go with the lightning attack already.
I do like that when Ghidorah first comes up, and you can like see the charge just going through their necks, and then it just spews it out.
Yeah, it's a cool look, but I guess my only critique is we already kind of had that with Godzilla, though, where it builds up, and then boom. And then it's kind of weird to see Ghidorah doing it sort of the same way.
But this is 3 times better because it's 3 heads, Steve.
Well, because even like with the electricity, like you think it just would have like electricity would like been swirling around or something.
Yeah, and
kind of like Heisei-ish in a way, and then boom.
Which is kind of the stupid thing because they like, as he's like charging up, like the clouds are starting to lightening up around. No, that's not how it works. Was he has power of natures now?
Yeah, he makes thunderclouds and then uses them.
I don't want to get into this. We're not getting into this.
It's just Storm. This is how we get our Marvel and X-Men together. This giant monster movies.
This is why I did not want to watch this in the first place, because I'm just going to think about this. And no. The cool thing is, Rodan looks amazing. He does amazing stuff. He gets snacks on the go. It's epic.
My favorite thing is Rodan just seems like that guy that just all the kaijus look at him funny. And he just attacks everybody.
He's the shooter at the school where everybody hates, and he just takes it out on everyone. He's a dark, dark monster.
I was going to say, I'm like, that was a very dark analogy, but sort of right.
Like, we have seen all the clips, we've seen Rodan fight every single one of them. He fights Mothra.
No, we haven't seen him fight Godzilla. Yet. I'm sure there's going to be a trailer of that, too.
Yeah.
But
he fought Mothra, King Ghidorah. He fought himself somehow. I don't know how, but he did it.
Yeah, right. I messed myself up. It's like that one picture I seen. Where he's like, I'll fight you, I'll fight you, I'll fight you. And he has Action Destroyer. He's like, I'll fight you.
Exactly.
Good stuff. Needless to say, I'm still super excited about this movie. Even if this movie sucks, I know at least visually it's going to be amazing. Like cinematography-wise, it looks fantastic. Plot is still the thing, like, plot and acting is the thing that I'm concerned about.
Well, going into this movie without seeing these trailers, one thing I was worried about is I did not know if I was going to hate or like the bad guy. Because, it never actually proves that she's a bad guy. Because some trailers she's a good person, some trailers she's... No, this one definitely proves I'm going to hate this lady. Going into movie theaters, I know I'm going to hate you, and I'm going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Because at one point in time when Godzilla either eats you, steps on you, or Rodan poops lava on you, I know you're going to be dead, and it'll be worth it.
Oh, just like poor Samuel L. Jackson, just...
Yep.
just gets, like, ground pounded by Kong.
Hopefully they do something better than just the old-fashioned step. I mean, like, even put her inside of a building like the, which movie was that? And just fire blast them.
Yeah, or even if the monsters take care of her, or even maybe she just doesn't get taken care of at all. Maybe she, like, rights her wrongs at the end of the movie.
Setting the spaceship and flying away.
That would be kind of funny. Then we can get Gigan. That could be the teaser. It's my giant space chicken.
Chainsaw for hands. You can't go wrong with that, man.
Hook for hands. Well, I guess... Okay, I don't think we could have the chainsaw ones because I don't know if enough Americans would recognize Chainsaw Gigan, but Hook Gigan.
What?
You can't have Texas Chainsaw Massacre Gigan in a movie. Because, to be fair, if we're going by realism, that's probably the most OP kaiju. Because it literally has chainsaws. Like, what are you going to do if he hits you? Absolutely nothing.
He's going to take pieces off you, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, even with the hooks, like, he should have been way more of an effective monster than what it was.
Yeah. One hand chainsaw, one hand hook. Grab one of the heads of King Ghidorah, bring it in. He'll cut it in and just...
Yeah, until Ghidorah blasts him in the head and explosions. Like, that wasn't the one. Because reasons. Anyways, I'm done talking about these trailers. Let us know in the comment section below what you guys saw of the trailers. And help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. I'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye-bye.